Designer Notes Subject 30. What subject would you like us to discuss next? Subscribe and comment to let us know. Many are lauding this as the biggest release of the year in the watch industry. It's the one that not only wrist people are looking forward to, but will be keenly watched by even casual viewers in the tubes. Rolex will be releasing its next timepieces online in September 1st, and along with it, Rolex is doing something it has not done in 81 years. Let's find out. With Basel World effectively cancelled this year, or renamed, some may put it, watch brands are releasing their latest timepieces mostly online. Although just a sister brand, Tudor proved that through its own avenues, new watch releases can be done successfully. Just in the last few weeks, Tudor was able to successfully penetrate the public consciousness with the new Black Bay 58 and Tudor Royal, which is even more remarkable, being available only in the Asian market. Next week, Rolex will be announcing a new slate of watches, yes, watches according to their site, and it's building hype across the media and not just in the watch industry. They released a couple of teasers so far, hinting at a new dive watch without a date complication. The case is veiled in deep blue water to obscure much of the details. But it is unmistakable that it has crown guards and a dive bezel, which gives it away as a next generation Submariner or possibly a Sea Dweller. Notable from the silhouette is the absence of the Rolex signature Cyclops eye. Out of the blue, Rolex playfully hints at it. This raises speculations that the blue Submariner is next in line, and we cannot blame the fans for doing so. Ever since releasing the white gold blue Submariner, fans have been wishing for this to be available in stainless steel. Why? So they can afford it, of course. The white gold Submariner is trading upwards to $35,000 at the moment. A blue steel sub would place it at under 10 grand in retail. Or so we hope. But hope there is. Last year, Rolex set a precedence by releasing a steel Gmt Master 2 in a Jubilee bracelet. This is near indistinguishable with the white gold GMT Master 2. If the crown did that last year, nothing is off the table this year. With Rolex track record of incremental updates to its timepieces, it's only logical to expect that it will do the same with these new ones. Let's create a fan wish list that could possibly be coming to the new Rolex releases. Blue bezel. Right now, all signs point to a new blue Submariner. This will be a sure hit with fans already wishing for years to have a blue bezel Submariner that they can afford. It's also possible to have this bezel at a slightly different hue of blue to further distance itself from the 116619 LB. Dial. Next on the wish list is the dial. Matte finish blue dials would be a welcome addition, but this would be more in Tudor's wheelhouse than anything else. Fans are expecting a vibrant sunburst dial or a matte black finish dial reminiscent of the Kermit. But seeing that this will be missing a date window, we can see this to be different enough to coexist with the white gold Smurf. Movement. A new movement is also being expected. We saw this upgrade from last year's GMT Master 2, and we can expect a seamless integration here as well. The caliber 3235 sports a 70-hour power reserve and the Parachrome hairspring, and if that's included in these new Submariners, no one's going to complain. Smaller lugs. There is an outside chance that Rolex will try narrow lugs this time around. There are some who are wishing for the more vintage look instead of the maxi case's chunkier lugs. Discontinuation of the Hulk. And lastly, some reports are already circulating that the Hulk will finally be discontinued this year. This has been the hopes of 116610LN owners and the dread of late adopters, with these timepieces skyrocketing in price. But it makes sense that Rolex does this now. The green sub was intended to be a celebration piece for the sub's 50th anniversary back in 2010. If the blue steel Submariner is released on September 1st, it would be a fine replacement to the Hulk. With all of these expectations, we can start to imagine the possibilities for the new Blue Submariner. We can even see it in a rubber strap, which looks pretty decent too. We'll have to see next week what other releases Rolex will be debuting. They have been known to quietly release some timepieces as well, such as the Meteorite GMT2, which was unveiled with minimal fanfare. So we should expect some wildcards to be thrown in the mix. Whatever the lineup may be, Rolex will be doing something it has not done in over 8 decades: release a watch in a year without Bezel World. For a brand known for unwavering minuscule changes, releasing online seems to be a monumental step in itself. With Rolex releasing online, should we also expect that they will start to listen more actively to their fans? Well, that's Tudor's MO, not Rolex. Like most of the time with Rolex, we'll just have to come along for the ride.